Welcome back to the show. What token are they going to use when they monetize the X platform with digital currency, making it a super app? And by the way, on top of that, what about the new IRS crypto rules? Delayed or still in place? We got the answers for you. Somebody roll that beautiful intro.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow us on YouTube. Wait a minute. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and digitalperspectives.com. I've done this so much, you'd think I wouldn't mess it up by now, but I just did. Right now, $3.6 trillion market cap for crypto. The market's off by 0.1%. 97,000 plus for Bitcoin right now. It's turning around. Ethereum, 3,500 plus. It's turning around. XRP's on the move. 244 right now. We're up 1.4 in the 24, but we're up 12.9 on the 7-day, ladies and gentlemen. 139 billion plus market cap, 3 times this, and we're passing Ethereum at the number 2 spot. Come on in. Yeah, and some say it's going to happen sooner than you think. $2.43 right now, ranging between $2.36 and $2.47. We'll keep an eye on it. Let's get started right here. Beware, beware, beware. Do not fall for threatening email. Do not fall for the scammers. They've gotten so good out here. Remember, always assume that any communication that you've received is a scam first, and then reverse engineer it from there. I'll tell you what I like to do. Not long ago, I received something where someone was pretending to be an exchange. They were not an exchange. But instead of me clicking on the email and the link in the email, which I never do, what I did was I went to the said exchange directly, signed in through my encrypted wallet, and then I checked to see if I had notifications directly inside of my platform. That's how I'm rolling these days. You can send me all the messages you want. If someone wants to talk to me that I'm doing business with, they'll talk to me from inside of their platform. That's how I handle that. So just giving that little piece of how I'm handling things these days. The other thing, side note, if you haven't got your ticket for XRP Las Vegas, please do so. But please keep in mind as well that your travel ID, if you live in the United States, remember your ID has to be travel ID ready, I think is what they call it. So make sure you have the little star on your ID or your license in order to travel. I think 2025 is the year to get that straight. So make sure you do that as well. Now, breaking news here. You know, there's been a lot of talk about all the different countries and states inside the United States. Up to 3 or 4 states now have made a play to create a strategic reserve for their own state, let alone on the federal level. But here we see Chinese publicly traded company Cango Incorporated acquires 933.8 Bitcoin valued at $91 million. Do you think that this at all is on the news that we're hearing, or the rumors that there will be strategic reserves by the U.S. and other countries? Russia's already pitched the idea. Switzerland's already started. You know, this is really, I think, what we're going to see if this continues. We'll have to keep a close eye on it. And again, just to share this, Michael Saylor, the biggest Bitcoin maxi in the world, meets with President Trump's son, Eric Trump, at Mar-a-Lago. So, what will come in the next 17 days after the inauguration, for which Ripple donated $5 million in XRP to the inaugural fund of President Trump? What's coming? Well, I'll tell you what's coming here. The new IRS rules delayed new Bitcoin tax rules and crypto tax rules for everyone, not just Bitcoin, until 2026. Without this delay, first in, first out rules could have forced investors to sell low-cost basis assets, inflating capital gains. Now, getting into this, because there's been so much flurry back and forth, Andrew Gordon here, who is a CPA, shared with all of us, the IRS delays crypto tax reporting? No. He says it's fake news now. He says, I'm a tax attorney and a CPA practicing in crypto, and I've been closely following the IRS updates in crypto. Here's what's actually happened. He says here, over the summer, U.S. Treasury released final broker regulations that require crypto exchanges, brokers, to report tax information to the IRS on trades on a by wallet basis. This is very different than the global or aggregate accounting method 99.9% of taxpayers in crypto tax software use. He goes on to say, if you buy over time and then sell, which lot is sold? The broker regulations allowed crypto investors to make an identification by January 1, 2025 of their assets on exchanges, or otherwise they use first in, first out. But many exchanges haven't set up a system for users to use specific identification. So the IRS stepped in on New Year's Eve and issued the order that said it does not delay over crypto tax reporting, remove the safe harbor requirement, apply beyond crypto held in custody of brokers, exchanges typically. He says what it does do, however, is keep the safe harbor requirements, allow taxpayers to make an adequate identification in their own books and records, which I have done, given brokers until December 31st, 2025 to have their systems in place to accept identification. If you have a question, you can ask Andrew there. Give him a follow. And we appreciate you for that information, Andrew. Now let's change gears. The IRS is nothing to play with. Now, I know we all heard what this new administration intends on doing, but until that becomes a reality, you better do what they're saying to do today. That's how I'm doing it. So I'm taking the measures necessary until things change, and I'm looking forward to when things change. No tax on U.S. crypto assets. That's where I'm at. Besides, I think we all understand XRP doesn't work as payments if you're going to have to pay cap gains on it too. Linda Yaccarino came out on New Year's Eve and said, 2024, X changed the world. Now you are the media. 2025, X will connect you in ways never thought possible. X TV, X money, Grok, and more. Buckle up. Happy New Year. Yeah? Well, we know that there has been plans and intentions to implement the transfer of money and payments on the X platform, just like WeChat, taking it from a social media platform to a super app. This is nothing to sneeze at. This is nothing to scoff at. This is an enormous deal. This is going to quickly educate the world on digital money, and certainly crypto not far after it. That's what this is going to do, and it's going to do it in short order. But let's take a look here from Bank XRP. Shout out to Bank XRP. If you're not giving them a follow, please do. He gives us the pros and cons by going to Grok, the AI machine on X, and asking, when considering the best cryptocurrency to integrate into X money, several factors are crucial, including transaction speed, cost, scalability, regulatory compliance, and user familiarity. Here's a breakdown based on current insights and trends. XRP pros and cons. We know what the pros are. It's designed for low-cost international payments, fast. And we know it could be ideal for a global platform like X. It has partnerships with financial institutions, suggesting a level of acceptance in traditional financial sectors. Its low cost and high throughput make it suitable for microtransactions or frequent small-scale payments. The cons: Ripple Labs, the company behind XRP, has faced significant regulatory scrutiny in the U.S., particularly from the SEC regarding whether XRP should be classified as a security. This could pose integration challenges or compliance issues. However, recent developments might see this resolved or mitigated. Dogecoin has been publicly supported by Elon Musk himself, which could make it easy choice for integration due to brand synergy. It has lower transaction fees and faster confirmation times compared to Bitcoin, making it suitable for tipping or small payments within social interactions on X. Cons: Dogecoin lacks the advanced features of some other cryptocurrencies like smart contracts and might not be as scalable or secure for high-volume transactions. Its association with humor and memes might not be taken seriously by all users for financial transactions. Stellar. Pros are similar to XRP. Stellar is built for cross-border payments with low fees and high speed. It also community-driven, which aligns well with the ethos of decentralization. Stellar has been used for various financial inclusion projects, suggesting its capacity for diverse use cases. The cons of this: while less controversial than XRP, Stellar might not have the same level of public recognition or the direct support from high-profile figures like Dogecoin does. Nano. Pros: Nano offers instant fee-less transactions, which would be perfect for microtransactions like tipping on social media. Its environmental footprint is minimal, which could appeal to users concerned about the sustainability of their crypto choices. The cons are Nano's lower profile means less recognition among mainstream users, potentially requiring education efforts from X. And Bitcoin, the pros are Bitcoin is the most recognized cryptocurrency worldwide, potentially encouraging adoption due to familiarity. The cons are its high transaction fees, slower confirmation times make it less suitable for high-frequency, low-value transactions that might be common on social media platform. Looking at Ethereum for the last one here, beyond just payment solution, Ethereum could enable smart contract functionalities for complex interactions or features on X, but the cons are high gas fees during network congestion could make it less viable for everyday transactions unless using layer 2 solutions. Now, for the immediate integration, it says here, with a focus on payments, XRP or Stellar's XLM might be best due to their design for financial transaction speed, cost effectiveness. However, XRP's regulatory challenges might steer X towards Stellar. So this is where we're at right here. For a multi-currency approach on the platform, X could integrate multiple currencies to cater to different use preferences, perhaps starting with a combination of XRP, XLM for payments, and Doge for brand recognition. How exciting is it? Grok is showing you right here the pros and cons of your top 5 here. So there you have it. Is it hard to believe that a lot of technical analysts are seeing $8 to $13 in short order for XRP on the charts? This here's Egg Rag Crypto. I don't need to read it to you. You know what it is. It's a great looking chart. Bullish pennant, ascending triangle. That's what it looks like to me. Look at it. Anything between $2 and $2.60 is nothing but static and noise. We get above there, and all the conversations we're looking to have start to get a lot more real. Crypto Bull sees $15 in the $8 to $13 range, sees $15. He says XRP's on track to $15 by the end of this month, he says. We are following the exact pattern of March 2017 explosion. So the suggestion here is, if it continues the same pattern in repeating, we are going to be at $15 by the end of this month. I wouldn't be upset about it, would you? Here's Dr. Profit Crypto, and shout out to the Modern Investor for hipping me to this. I saw his clip this morning. Now, this is someone who normally reports on Bitcoin and stocks, who's also taken an interest in XRP. And he says here he is a major investor in XRP. What he lays out here is absolutely mind-blowing. But I'll go to the long and short of it. Worst case scenario, between $4 and $7. Best case scenario, between $16 and $20. And he says in this report, time frame 1 year from today. He wrote this post August of last year. So worst case scenario, we're at $4 to $7 by August next year, or 16 to 20. Come on in. I'm excited for all of this, and I think all of you could tell that I am. And I hope that you are too. After what we have been through, so many down years, especially holding XRP, and understanding that the moment in front of us truly is our time. But I do want it to extend to the entire crypto space. I want clarity for everyone. I really do. But I know for a lot of years, we watched everyone do everything they could to make sure there was no clarity for us. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. I'll catch all of you on the next one.